All right, today I'm going to attempt to make $100 on camera for you right now. So how are we doing this? We're doing this through something called gas farming on the Ethereum blockchain. This is something that is very brand new. It's very unique. But what you're doing when you gas farm is you're taking advantage of these projects. Each one of them offer 90% cash back on your gas fees. Understand that it's 90% cash back on your Ethereum gas fees. So anytime that you transact with Ethereum, you spend gas. There's a transaction fee called gas. And you're able to, and normally you have to pay that. And by the way, most people have no idea how much they spend in gas fees. You can come to this website, fees.wtf, and you can see what you've spent in gas fees. Again, it's fees.wtf. Find out what you've spent in gas fees. Well, imagine being able to get 90% of that back, right? So that means that instead of spending $5,535, I would have only spent with this wallet $553 if I got 90% of it back. And someone in my comments said, oh my goodness, I've spent $10,000. I got a buddy of mine who's also a subscriber. He spent over $20,000 on his wallet. He had no idea, had absolutely no idea how much he'd been spending in gas fees. So that's the idea behind these tokens. They're ERC20 tokens that you can trade on Uniswap. Imagine getting 90% cash back on 3 different tokens. And now you're literally able to sell those tokens for a profit or compound the gains. Let me show you what this looks like in action. So right here, I've already done $11. I've got 0 transacted here so far, and this one this is a running total for the month. So this isn't a daily thing. So we'll assume the $65 is 0. We'll just assume that. Each one of them works a little bit different. I just want to show you in function how it works. So let's just say that I come over here and I plan to sell. I get 2% cash back for my holdings. So right now on this one, I can up to $54 of fees per day I'll get reimbursed. I've already spent $11. This one, up to $43. So I'm going to, and this one is just over the entire month, up to 75% of my holding. So this is my total value that I'm holding, $12.50. And I'll get about $938 back, 75% over the month. That's my limit for the month, but I don't have a daily limit, if that makes sense to you. So let me just show you what this looks like in action. So I'm going to basically sell a little bit of this token right here just to create a transaction on Ethereum. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to trade 0.1 UNDG tokens. Swap. Confirm. And I'm going to, let's see. The most I can get reimbursed here is about $44. That's what I have left. There's $43.79 here. So I'm going to not make certain I don't do a transaction over $43.79. So here we go. Swap. Oh. $43.79. So let me go to edit my gas fee. And I'm going to, there's a 43 right there. You can also come here and increase it a little bit. 43.79. Okay, so we'll back up. 183. Click save. Click confirm. And close. This transaction is pending. It's going to go through here momentarily, and we should see $43. Will actually come over here in the upcoming. So this should be $43 and some change. We should add $43 to this, which would take us to what? 43 would be about $108 here. And then we should also get a $43 reimbursement here, ideally. So that transaction just got completed. We just sold 0.1 UNDG tokens. And if we refresh the page, we should start seeing the changes taking effect on each one of these websites. So 43. Oh, I didn't quite spend as much as I wanted. And that happens sometimes, by the way. It doesn't always spend as much as you want. So you can put another transaction through. But that's okay. It ended up spending about, well, it's spending $33.69 is what it spent. So what did I end up making on that transaction? I ended up making $33 times 3. And when you withdraw, there's a 10% fee on this website and this website. So roughly I'm going to earn, and this website doesn't charge a 10% fee, but they charge a 5% fee when you buy the tokens and 5% fee when you sell the tokens. But I'll cover that in a moment. So let's just say roughly $66 is what I've made. Minus, you can say minus 10%. So I've made about $60. Now let's see if I can get another $10 transaction done. And if you're thinking, wow, this seems way too good to be true, there are risks in this. I've covered some of the risk in a detailed video. I talked about what are the risks. I'll link that above. I'll put it down in the description. I encourage you to watch that video. Also, in this video, this isn't meant to be a full tutorial. I have a video that I'm going to cover some of the most commonly asked questions that I get since I've been talking about gas farming on this channel. I'm going to be releasing that video here a little bit later today. So be on the lookout for that. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification icon. Now we've got $66. We're going to see if we can do a little bit more. Let's see if we can. Let's see. We're still 43 here. We sold on this side. So our max here is still 53. You know what? Maybe here's what we'll do. We will sell another 0.1. Why not? Sell another 0.1. Swap. And now, let's see. Edit. Okay, now the token, the gas fees have just gotten too high, which is totally okay. We probably contributed to that a little bit. That's okay. $66. I will tell you, I'll wait till later today. Typically, I find in the US, if you wait till the evening times, gas fees tend to be a little bit lower. They always tend to be a little bit higher in the morning time. So what will happen, just so you know, I will try to do another transaction today. So I did about a $66 transaction. It was $99, but I had to spend, the $33 on gas. So I paid $33, but I got reimbursed on this token and this token and this token, which meant that I made a profit. If I were to claim all those tokens tonight, and I would end up making a profit, like I could claim this reward right here. This will shift over here every 2 days. This upcoming cash back shifts over here every 2 days. And on UniDex, you can claim every day. So I can claim this right now if I wanted to. I typically let it stack up to about 200 or so. So you can claim that right away if I wanted to. But when I claim this, I'm going to earn a profit of about $66. $66 is going to be my profit on that one gas transaction. So I wanted to just kind of record a transaction and just show you how that works. If you want more details on the gas tokens, go back and look at my videos. Particularly, go back and look at the one where I cover what are the risks. And stay tuned. I told you I got a frequently asked question. Some of the questions I'm going to cover is, do you pay gas to claim? Meaning right here when you go to claim. How do the devs make money on this project? How does ETH 2.0 affect this project? How does EIP 1559 affect this? What's the minimum amount to earn gas back? Meaning, there are minimums. What do you have to hold? What's the minimum amount that you have to be able to hold? Is this a Ponzi scheme? Why is it a Ponzi scheme? Why is it not a Ponzi scheme? Whatever. My thoughts on that. I'll cover some of the sustainability, how sustainable this is. By the way, these are non-inflationary tokens. So these rewards, there's a very unique tokenomics working here. The rewards that we get are not because they're issuing new tokens. So I'll be covering that more in the frequently asked questions video. So be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification icon. And if you like to earn passive income in cryptocurrency, do me a favor and smash that like button. And by the way, I just want you to be aware of this. I just did a gas transaction. They earned me over $60 in a single transaction. You just watched it happen on camera. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, decentralized cryptocurrency equals freedom. This is Crypto Wealth. I'm out. Hey, I wanted to quickly cover one last thing. If you think this sounds too good to be true, it's important that you understand the tokenomics and that you understand the risk. It's not too good to be true, and it doesn't occur without risk. There are very real risks associated with it, but it is possible, and the tokenomics make it possible. It's a very unique concept. Now, this hasn't been market tested yet, so part of the risk is we don't know how long-term this solution is going to work and how well these tokens are going to work. So the developers right now on each one of these, if you go into their Telegram, one of the things they're trying to juggle is being able to figure out how much rewards to give, and by using the tokenomics, how to create consistent rewards over time. And if I have any critique, and I'll cover this more in the frequently asked questions video, if I have any critique, is I don't think the devs always present it as, you know, there is a possibility they would not be able to consistently pay out the rewards all the time. But right now, they are, and this is awesome. So be sure to go watch the video on the risk associated with it, and stay tuned for my next video when I talk about the frequently asked questions. And on the risk associated with it, I also show you how to buy the tokens, how to get, you know, you got to connect your dashboard properly and that sort of thing. So go watch that video. I'll show you how to do that. Thank you so much for watching.